Hey, what's up, guys? I got an announcement to make. I've been thinking to make a new what ifs of my own. And yes, there'll be an original of my own. It'll be a little gory, but if you guys like it, I hope you guys enjoy my what ifs. For right now, there's gonna be a webpad series, but I'm gonna end it with a with a with a what if of what if Nar with a One Piece of what if the Straw Hat Ninja. That's the one of the series I'm gonna end it with. And what if Naruto was in Fairy Tale? I'm gonna discontinue it, but I'm gonna make it my own. And all the what ifs that I've done, I'm gonna remake it in my own way. And also, if you guys want me to, I can go to my second channel. I'll put a link in the description to go to my second channel, and I'll make a new what if Deku or what if Goku. I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z at all, just where Goku fights the Red Ribbon Army. So yeah, um, there's a new what if that I want to make. I hope you guys send comment. What do you think? What if Goku was inside of Sasuke, and what if Vegeta was inside of Naruto? So what do you guys think? You think it would be a good what if? And that's pretty much it. Oh, there's another one, but that's a surprise for you guys. And that's pretty much it for the announcement. Oh yeah, and my second channel I'm gonna make what ifs, sometimes in Spanish or sometimes in English, mostly English now. So let's continue with the what if. Looking forward to the new meals Eno was whipping up that day. So this shores is made from tomatoes, Naruto asked, shoving another meatball into his mouth. Yeah. Why do you think it was taste like ketchup or something? She teased. Naruto swallowed, maybe, clearing his throat in embarrassment, and tried to change the subject anyway. You still going down to the shop to help your mom out? Yeah, I saw her at the store today. I probably luck, cause worst case scenario, she could have turned up here to check up on me. I haven't been at the shop in a while either. Naruto nodded in understanding, trying not to imagine the chaos happen in her mom's shop, showing up at the apartment, or worse, her dad. Are you sure you're gonna be alright tomorrow? I mean, I could wait a while. Naruto pouted. It's just for a day, not even a day, just a few hours, not nearly as long as you as a mission. I'll be fine. Just me and Haru will be fine. I'm not worried about you taking care of Haru. I'm worried about coming back home and the entire village knowing about Haru. You want me, you know? Naruto smirked. Frantically hurts. Yeah, yeah. Just be careful, okay? Try not to answer the door. But if you must not Haru in your hands. People who have got a whiff of us living together already think we're dating and haven't suspected anything further. So I guess that's not bad at all, Ida mumbled. The last part both blondes know, unconsciously avoiding the other's gaze. Face warmed. Sakura might not have told everybody, but as far people that she did let it slip too. And who knows but didn't know about Haru, are currently under the impression that Naruto and Ino are dating. Both blondes didn't know how to feel, but flustered about the situation, though neither of them were completely and utterly put off by the idea, but it's not like either of them would even admit it to each other. Anyways, Ina stood and cleared her throat. I'm gonna wash up and turn it early. Okay, thank God. I mean, good night, Naruto. Good night, Ino. 7 a.m. Yamanaka slash Uzumaki apartments. And Ino's was already awake and almost ready to leave. She had a drag of half asleep Naruto from his own bed to her to keep an eye on Haru, even if the infant was still asleep, was falling again since he had been earlier, but she fed him and he felt asleep again. Yuna was sitting at the edge of her bed, throwing her shoes on as she spoke to Naruto, who still seems half asleep, as he cuddled next to Haru. Anyways, my mom is probably dragged by the house after work, which is okay since I will want to pick some stuff up anyway, so I'll most likely be home at 7:30 at least. Naruto just let out eyes shutting once more, hoping he heard Ino. Sorry. Ino pushed herself off the bed with a huff of checking herself one last time in the mirror. She's going to work in her family shop to boot, so of course it wasn't any crazy or fancy, just a simple purple shorts and sleeves, shirts and cream tights. Ready to go? She whispered, mostly to herself. She left more nervously about spending a day with her mother and her dad than going on a week missions with colleagues while sitting on a secret, turning back to see a sleeping Haru and Naruto. Couldn't help but smile, leaning over the bed. Ino crouched down, laying a kiss on Haru for the head. See you later, little guy, she whispered. Her gaze soon shifted a bit to the oversleeping Dawn. Mere inches away from Haru, head switched in proximally to her. Their faces were quite close, as the result feeling her face burn Ino, pulling away slightly. Strangely, herself up and walking to the door, she gave both boys one last look before quietly closing the door, her gaze lingering on the whiskered boy for just 1 second. Naruto point of view. Morning had been quite slow and flashed a bit. In pieces, I remember dragging me from the bed to hers, to lay next to Haru for a while, just watching him and his tiny body rise and fall as he breathed. His face twitched every now and then. Ino said there's still a pasta in the fridge. If I was hungry, ramen in the cupboard. If I couldn't help myself, along with Haru formula, things I already knew, but I suppose she just like reminding me. She also mentioned she'll be back 8:30 or something, but by then sleeping was calling again. My head felt limp next to Haru. My head constantly floated. There was a quiet noise around the room, which I suppose was Ino. A few quiet moments passed. I felt myself falling deeper and deeper back into sleep. Then the bed was deep. Then everything was dealt. Then suddenly something warm caresses my cheek, probably a hand, almost flinching, and got up, but the warm hand was just a smoothing their touch, soft and gentle, almost like a mom, or at least what I think the touch of a mother would be like. At this point, I'm sure I'm having a weird dream. As the hand moved my hair, I welcomed it as if soft, softly combed through the front of my hair, but it touched soon left after that. I couldn't fight the disappointment, but my mind shortly burned out as I continued to sleep my dreamless. In a point of view, I'm not sure why I did that. Hell, or worse, I'm not sure why I did that. Even crossed my mind. I'm glad I didn't do that, but I still felt like was overstepping my boundaries. But a bit by running my hands through his hair, which by surprisingly kinda soft. Like, oh my god, I didn't think that. What ramen lover weirdo? What concern? Or maybe doesn't and he hasn't some weird jutsu for it? Who knows either why it felt nice? But what really shocked me is sweat. Sweetie, following the hand that was caressing, waving in front of my face. Are you okay? You seem to be spacing out a lot since morning. I felt my face flushing in embarrassment as I tried to play it off. I'm fine. I was just thinking. Sorry. Picking up the pot and taking it back. You know what I'm supposed to be doing. But it turns out my mother wasn't finishing the question as she followed me back. Really, thinking about what if something bothering you, you can talk to me about it. I felt myself smile nervously. I love my mom to death, but hell, I'll her what I was thinking. Not even sure what I was thinking. How would I even go about it telling her? Well, mom, I kissed my new adopted son goodbye this morning and almost kissed Naruto too. Even though we literally have no relationship whatsoever, especially since we were barely friends, just friends a few months ago. But now I suddenly can't explain the weird thing I'm feeling when I'm around him. But don't worry, I just settled for running my finger through his freckles, soft hair, and he mumbled, Mom, inside. Even if I was crazy enough to tell her all of that, the conversation will surely follow me having to explain everything, and I mean everything, to her. And I can't deal with that right now. It's nothing, Mom, really. Picking up my cheekboard, I sat down, outdid the store room, and began to take inventory. My mom still hovering over my suspiciously. So it's nothing serious. Nope. Is it about the hospital? No. A ninja thing? Is it work here bothering you? I turned to her with a pout, feeling a little offended. Of course not, Mom. I love working here and spending time with you. Aw, sweetie. She bent down and planted a light kiss on my crown. I smiled and I turned back to my work. I meant it. I love spending time with you too, dear. By the way, mind stopping my house after closing? I want to show you something. Plus, I'm sure your father would love to visit. Sure, I was planning to anyway. Splendid, she said simply, and by then I thought our conversation was over. She hasn't said anything for quite a while, but Dad, is it about a boy then? Damn it. Of course, myself loud as the echoes of my mind would allow me to flinch, and I'm 100% sure she saw me. Oh, she said.